an overwhelmingly negative and demoralizing force. Books and article territory from Elvis Mercury, April 9th. 29 comments, 2,582 cents. Keyan, what's this?
Yeah, this blog post was written by someone who is in the gaming industry or close to people in the gaming industry. They do an interview with a variety of people who work in the gaming industry, specifically a lot of art designers for video games, and basically just describes their point of view on AI and how they feel it's affecting their industry.
In the video game industry?
Yep. They're seeing a lot of management use AI to generate concepts and avoid a lot of the creative process that would normally be present. And they're seeing layoffs of a variety of people in their industries. Just kind of general black pill about AI and what it's done to some of these creatives in this specific field and probably many fields. And a lot of them feel forced to use AI. Their bosses are kind of, ramming it down their throats. So there was that Shopify
post this week.
Yeah, that Shopify leak memo where they're like, everyone, AI should be whatever, or we should all be using AI. It's table stakes now. It seems to be just commonplace.
It's like the free bread they give you at Texas Roadhouse. It's like, eat it. It's like, no. It's like, no, bro.
Yeah, but
I don't want your free bread or your butter. Take that away.
Yeah, give me more steak. Yeah, but they fire you at Shopify if you don't eat the bread. That's kind of basically.
It's like, how dare you try to feed me?
Yeah. So I think it's like 4 or 5 summaries of conversations they had with people in the industry who either got laid off or
because they refused
saw people got laid off. It's not that they refused to; it's just that their work changed a lot, and they didn't need as many people to do some of the things that the management is doing with AI. And they got let go. But Elvis Mercury mostly uses this post to start a discussion about what AI portends, what we can expect from AI and what it will do to us once it's fully arrived and has done this to all of us, when we are all effectively game designers, game artists, and AI is doing our job for us. How do we deal with that? And a conversation ensues.
He said a few months later, things started to change. Mitch says the first signs of a deepening reliance on AI came when the company CEO was found to be rewriting parts of their app so that it would be easier for AI models to understand and help with it. Then Mitch says, I had a meeting with the CEO where he told me he noticed I wasn't using the ChatGPT account the company had given me. I wasn't really aware the company was tracking that. Anywho, he told me that I would need to start using ChatGPT to speed up my development process. Furthermore, he said I should start using Claude, another AI tool, to just wholesale create new features for the app. He walked me through setting up the accounts and had me write one with Claude while I was on a call with him. I'm still not entirely sure why he had me do that, but I think it may have been him trying to convince himself that would work. One thing to note is that just the thought of using AI to generate code was so demotivating that I think it would counteract any of the speed gains that the tool would provide. And on top of that, would produce worse code than I did understand. And that's not even mentioning the ethical concerns of a tool built on plagiarism. Is it plagiarism, Coop?
Is what plagiarism?
What he just described, using the ChatGPT to modify or to create incredibly boring features with already existing code, with an already existing code base, or with using an already existing code base that ChatGPT has on hand, either by using your code base or other people's code base that it has in its database. I think that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, and again, there's a lot of like, I think relatively shallow things to say about AI that this post does, but Elvis is primarily using it to discuss, I would say, more abstract things, and not these particular issues that are kind of the first ideas and complaints people have about AI. And so that's the main content of the post that was the top story this week, and this blog was mostly a springboard for that.
So, but what do you say though?
Say about what?
About do you think it's plagiarism?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I haven't thought about it much. I actually think it's fairly uninteresting. It doesn't matter if it's plagiarism; it'll happen. I don't think there's anything they can do about it. I don't think you're going to take OpenAI to court, and you might get some kind of settlement, but I don't think it's going to stop. People are going to continue to train AI on everything. That every token they can get their hand on, they're going to train AI on. I just don't think it matters.
They said, yeah, it's crazy that the gaming industry is fighting back on this. Do you think there's other parts of the industry that's fighting back on this? Obviously, the music industry is fighting back because I see that. But do you think the gaming industry? Are you surprised to see the gaming industry fighting back on it? I don't see too much of the tech industry fighting back on it at all. Keel,
Have I seen what?
have you seen anybody in the tech industry pushing back on the whole AI code and AI taking over jobs and stuff like that? I don't see that in the tech industry at all. Like, you can't go to Mashable or like The Verge and see any like, oh, AI is coming for our jobs type of post.
Yeah, I don't think it's fully replaced programmers yet.
Anything, they're here for it.
But it has replaced. I mean, Austin and I had a conversation about this last week about where it's at with respect to programming. Austin seems more on the side that it's already here, and it probably is replacing junior developers. But junior developers are not going to complain online.
Can't tell them that. That goes against my brand.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, maybe you could start teaching senior developers.
No, I'll still teach the beginnings.
Yeah. So I guess it's just now it's coming for the gaming industry. It sounds like.
Primarily the arts. Yeah, primarily the arts. At least like the
makes
the
sense.
paid arts, the career arts.
Yeah, it usually comes for like music first, and then once it takes over music, and then it comes for. Then it comes for the
The
like the arts.
the technology.